What's going on? What's going on? All right, you already know what time it is, and you already know what rhyme it is. Of course, when we begin, I'd appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button as usual. As any YouTuber, we pretty much make it off of subscribers and likes to get our videos out and more feedback, better content, stuff like that. So, I mean, I really just go off of stuff I see during the day and I have like a thought on. And I put it out there basically. So, yeah, like, let me know in the comment section what you feel about today's topic. All right, so let's get into it. So today, I actually saw a video. Actually, this wasn't even today. This was yesterday. I saw a video about Kevin Samuels, and like, this dude's always been controversial. There's a few man dating coaches who I prefer to listen to because they have great insight on how women think and how things actually are. It's more like red pill content, and this is for my red pillers out there. There's a lot of red pillars, there's a lot of purple pillars, and this is people who are blue pill trying to come to the red pill side. And if you aren't familiar with those terms, I'll try to break it down as best possible before we get into it so we can set the tone. So blue pill, it's all a Matrix reference pretty much. When Neo was given the choice to take the blue pill and go back to sleep and go back to the normal dream world. And then it was the red pill to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. People have added in the purple pill also. Purple pill's a mix of both. It's kind of having some blue pill qualities, but understanding what's actually happening and like setting boundaries for yourself, which can be effective too. I mean, you really got to just do what's best for you, but at the end of the day, you get hurt a lot easier being blue pill dealing with females than you do if you purple or red. Then there's a black pill, which I have no damn idea what that is. Maybe somebody who's watching in the comment section can let me know what that is. So basically what we're seeing is Kevin Samuels, he did like a live stream. So he had this female call up, and she's a black female. She was about average looking. She wasn't ugly at all. I don't think she was ugly. She was about average looking for real. Between 1 and a 10, she was about I'd say like a 6.5. And I couldn't see her body, but she was telling Kevin Samuels, yeah, I want a man that's makes six figures and this and that and the third, square jawline. He was saying, yeah, you females all say that you want this, that, and the third. You want a guy with six figures. You want a guy with a nice body. You want a guy that's a leader, that has a business, Fortune 500 company, all that different stuff. And but like when you look at yourself, you are not that person to ask for that, and that's reality. So he says, how old are you? She says, well, I'm 35. How many kids do you have? So she says, well, I think she said I have 2 kids or something like that. So he's like, to be honest with you, like, if you really want to be honest, like, those kind of men, the top 6% of men do not want those kind of women. He said, we don't want women with kids by different baby daddies. We don't want women who aren't attractive in the face. And she says, well, my body's attractive. He says, you're not getting it. Your face. He's like, don't make me say it. He's like, what he said? Don't make me say it. Jeez, like, I can feel his pain though, because I've had this conversation so many times. Females come to me all the time and ask me, what am I doing wrong? Why am I single? This, that. And then you look at them and they're like, and I hate to be an asshole, but nasty medicine, yo. This is nasty ass medicine. You're not going to like that shit going down, but it's going to make you better. You got to start being real with yourself. So anyway, they be like, yeah, well, I want this, that, and the third. I want a good man with good job, and I want this, that, and I want a nice house. He got to be in shape and all this. And then you look at them, and they like 350 pounds, 400 pounds. And then you look at the 500-pound chicks, and they're not being real with themselves. That's the problem. It's not the problem that you're overweight. You're not being real with yourself. It's not the problem that you're not attractive in the face. You're not keeping it a buck with yourself. You got to live within your means, honestly. And that's the way the world's always worked. And you can say, yeah, well, this, that, she got with him and she got with... Like, let's not start comparing our lives to showbiz. Because at the end of the day, showbiz is showbiz. The shit ain't real. A lot of that shit y'all see, y'all letting manipulate your life. These TV shows y'all watching where Stella got her groove back and shit. And you letting all this shape your way of thinking. You're basing your way of thinking off of unrealistic expectations. This shit ain't real, yo. In real life, a man that's making $100,000 is looking for a chick that's slim, with big titties, a fat butt, and really pretty in the face. And don't have no kids by no daddies. Because some dudes don't want to deal with no baby mama drama. Like, yo, I've dealt with baby mama drama before, so I already know what time it is with that shit. Like, look, I've been in situations where the baby father still wants the ex back, and you almost coming to blows with this nigga. I was simping before too and shit at one point. And some dudes refuse to be humble to that level, especially when they have a lot of options. And this is some shit that a lot of females don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear that shit. They do not want to listen to it. You can tell them it's going to go in one ear and out the other. They're going to keep thinking they special. And the problem with it is all these females think they're the special case. So if all these females think they're the special case, there is no instances where that should happen. And that's we got to come to grips with reality. That's not real. The reality is, if you want a man like that, first off, you have to be pretty in the face, and you have to have yourself in shape. You have to eat clean. All the stuff you don't want to do that makes you're going to eat the nasty medicine one way or another. You're going to eat it when you find out, having a man that's like that is not for you or whatever. Or you're going to eat it when you got to do all that shit to get a man like that. Like the diet and all that stuff, and the jogging and walks and stuff like that, and all the all the unsatisfying food you got to eat, but they keep your body in shape and lean. These are all things that must be done. And females keep thinking some guy's just going to approach them that has a Ferrari and pull them and that's going to be the end. You got to get that fairy tale crap out of your head. That shit's not going to happen, yo. And a lot of these females also are overlooking guys that are in their class. So like you have a female like that chick that he was talking about that's a 7 or a 6.5 that's expecting a man that's on a scale of earnership and leadership, the dude's a 9 or a 10. It's not going to happen, yo. It ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not real, all right? What you need, I don't care how much money you make and what kind of job you have, we don't give a shit about none of that. You can literally have a guy who is the CEO for, let's say the dude's a CEO for Microsoft or some shit like that, or a CEO for Apple, or a CEO for any of these big companies, Volkswagen, the American representative. And let's say we got a situation where he's going to Ruby Tuesdays just to get a dinner with his family. The dude's single, bachelor looking. And he sees a drop-dead gorgeous waitress, a drop-dead smoking hot waitress. And no matter what color she is, drop-dead hot, gorgeous, fine-ass waitress. Beautiful body, beautiful face, carries herself like a lady, all that stuff. Guess what? Her number's getting gotten, and she's getting the dick. It is what it is. And she's getting wiped up if she's good enough to stay in that position. Because when a man's in that position, he has a lot of options. So once he pulls her into his world with a nice car, the nice house, the leadership, the high value, the confidence and all that stuff, she gets sucked into it. And if she's worthy of staying, she stays. He keeps her around. If she's not, she's thrown back into the water. He goes back to fish again. And that's the way it's always worked, man. And these gender role feminists and all this other shit that's been happening with females putting the narrative out there, the females deserve this, that, and the third. That shit is dead, yo. It's not gonna affect that area. No matter how much you try to browbeat men, the top 6% are not gonna go for that shit. Period. Like, it ain't gonna happen, yo. So hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You gotta let that be what it is, man. Come to grips with yourself. And she looked like she's about to cry. But yo, this is something that she's never been told before. Man, and it's also men's fault. Because a lot of I'm not even gonna put all the fault on the females, yo, because females are pretty much what they are, molded by the surroundings they've been in. You men have dropped the goddamn ball. Like, us men, fuck that, not just you men, us men. Because yo, we allow this behavior. Like, you got men that are paying for chicks OnlyFans who are 350 pounds. Like, yo, what are you doing? Like, bro, what do you do? I don't know. Some men like big women. I don't want to hear that shit. Because a lot of the same men that say they like big women, when you talk to them, you show them a picture of goddamn Jessica Alba or Megan Good, they say, oh, goddamn, she's hot. These same men that like these big chicks, they like thin women too. So I ain't trying to hear all that shit. You hear men say, yeah, I'll break her in half. Maybe that is a coping mechanism for not being able to pull an attractive woman. So going for a woman that's that heavy for real. So I mean, hey man, it is what it is at the end of the day, bro. Do what you want. I don't give a shit. But let's be real with each other. Let's be real with ourselves, because man, ain't nobody else gonna be real with us, man. We gotta be real with ourselves. That's pretty much where I'm at with that rant over, pretty much. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. And I'll respond to just about all comments. I'll holler at you later. Peace out. One.